Yeah, scary is right, Paul. I made the trek from northern to southern California to see how brown the hillsides are. And so when you hear about lightning, which I know we're still monitoring, it's scary.
So it's normal for this time of year for the grasses especially to be getting just tinder dry because they just aren't substantial enough to hold on to that moisture for very long. You add a little bit of lightning to the mix and that's a bad combination.
It's scary.
The good news is we didn't have much of it around here, and our lightning threat is going to diminish entirely here over the next couple of hours. Let's take a look at the big picture perspective. And the bad news is other parts of the state, while the lightning threat will also diminish there, it's still going to be hot. Our temperatures are going to drop to near normal or even slightly below average for the next couple of days. But other parts of California are still going to be cooking. 97 degrees in Redding and even 100 degrees in Fresno tomorrow and 110 degrees around Palm Springs. So the statewide fire threat still something definitely worth monitoring over the next few days. Looking outside from Sutro Tower right now as the fog is rolling in through the Golden Gate. We're going to be seeing the last of those pop-up showers, most of which have evaporated before reaching ground level, falling apart here over the next hour, I think 2 hours at the outside. Back to a normal June weather pattern beginning tomorrow, continuing all the way through the weekend. Very few day-to-day changes all the way through Sunday. And then right as we flip the calendar page from June to July, temperatures flip back into hot mode for inland parts of the Bay Area by Monday, Tuesday, and probably Wednesday of next week as we approach the 4th of July holiday. For First Alert Doppler, the loop over the past couple of hours shows those few showers for the North Bay. Again, almost all of it evaporated before it reaches ground level, and they're becoming even fewer and farther between over the past half hour, 45 minutes or so. And all of this is ground clutter offshore, so that's not real. Nothing to worry about there. We will be seeing the fog redeveloping and spreading back in as we head through tonight, but just kind of hanging out along the coast as we look to the west towards Sutro Tower. Temperatures still hot inland, 90 degrees in Livermore, 91 degrees in Concord, but 83 in San Jose and 77 degrees right now in Santa Rosa, in the 60s in both San Francisco and in Oakland. 63 in the city. Won't be much cooler for first pitch of the Giants game, game 2 of their 4-game series against the Chicago Cubs. Temperatures are going to steadily cool off as the fog spreads out in a noticeable breeze because it's June in San Francisco, and that's how things go. We will see the fog making a good push into the inland valleys by early tomorrow morning. It won't last long there. We will see that fog backing up pretty quickly, should retreat to the coast as we head towards midday. But along the coast, I think an hour or two of the sunshine kind of glimmering through the clouds is going to be the extent of what you see over the next several days. Temperatures tonight, most of us dropping down into the 50s. Some of the very warmest spots, around 60 degrees in San Jose, mid-60s near Antioch and Brentwood. Those will be the warmest locations by early tomorrow morning. And then while we warm up tomorrow, we're not going to warm up a lot. Whoa, what happened to our map? Okay, this is supposed to be our forecast highs for tomorrow. You see one of them, Redwood City at 75 degrees, 72 in Fremont. Kind of lost the scale here on our floor map, so we will move past this fairly quickly. Temperatures tomorrow, we showed you the comparison earlier. Everybody within a few degrees of what is normal for this time of year. Let's get rid of that and take a look at our hour-by-hour wind gusts for tomorrow, which is going to be an onshore breeze. It's going to be a little stronger than it was today. Futurecast indicating some 30-mile-an-hour gusts possible from midday afternoon into the early evening hours. And of course, that is the free air conditioning that we rely on this time of year, but it won't last forever as we head into early July. The 6 to 10 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center takes us through the first week of July and shows a strong signal towards above normal temperatures as we head through the first half of the 4-day 4th of July weekend. And the 8 to 14 day outlook shows a decent chance that it sticks around a little bit longer than that as well. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Okay, all of our little forecast tubes are the right scale. Temperatures are going to stay in the 80s inland for the next several days. A little bit of a baby warm up for the second half of the weekend, but the real heat starts to build by Monday and Tuesday as temperatures are going to return to the 90s on a widespread basis. For Bayside, temperatures hovering right around 70 degrees until Monday and Tuesday, but even then the warm up will be modest, only into the upper 70s. We don't lose that onshore influence even as the inland temperatures return to the 90s, which means along the coast you're just going to make it up a little farther into the 60s for the first couple days of July. And it does look like 4th of July, the really long-range forecast is going to be hot, but probably not out of control hot as we head into Independence Day weekend. Liz?
All right, Paul, thank you.